Okay, John. So we actually have two gray Titans right now, sort of parked side by side. There's just a standard one, but this is the one you've inquired on. This is the Pro4X. One of my favorite things is they kind of hide a lot of little details. Sort of like this little embossed Titan. Love the red tow hooks out front. Skid plate. So the Pro4X gets a bit more of a, I like to say it's like an off-road look. So you get this notch right here and the chunkier style wheel versus a standard. And then you see the wheel, the fender, sorry, it's much more plain. Kind of in a good position here to show you both trucks. I only grabbed keys for the one though, unfortunately. So again, some differences. You get the chrome versus that nice sort of blacked out look on the outside. Pro4X badging versus nothing. I mean, this is, the SV is a beautiful truck. Tailgate step, I just priced out for a customer. It's about 650 bucks. Anyhow, so this is the Pro4X. So your tailgate step here is sort of pushed down and out, and then when you're done, kick it back up. Come across again, all those cool little details. Soft open tailgate. There's your track system in the bed. One of the coolest things about a Nissan. I drive a Silverado and I've got 4 tie-downs like this, and that's it. These are even in the bed of the truck. These little rubber tracks to cover them. What these are is, if you're not familiar, these little notches here is a place that each cleat would stop. So there's 4 cleats. They can go in, you fasten them down, and you can tie to any point. I always kind of say to people, if you've ever moved a barbecue, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Power supply here in the bed. Close her up. So let's start at the back seat. Like every truck, more cup holders than you know what to do with. The door. Here's your seats. The Pro4 gets this kind of cool, it's almost like a camouflage look. It's a cup holder in the middle here. Here you've got your power, your USB. Now these USBs, if you look, it's just a lightning bolt. That means they're only to charge. The point would be, if you had kids back here, they're not going to be able to take over the music. They can only charge their phones. Again, that cool little Titan badging everywhere. A couple more cup holders. If you're keeping track, that's 8 cup holders for the back seat where 3 people can sit. Welcome to the world of trucks. This box right here, I'm gonna open it because this is, again, if you're not familiar with the cleats, this is the cleats that go in the bed of the truck. So they look like this, just like a boat cleat. This little guy turns, and basically, you just take that little plate, it goes in, and then you can move these wherever you want. You fasten it in, and then you can secure your load. You don't want them in, you take them out, put them away. Really cool feature of the Titan. Let's continue on to the front. 2 more cup holders in the door, 2 more cup holders here, 2 more over there. That's a total of 12. I will say, this beats my Silverado in every way, except my Silverado has 13 cup holders. So there you go, that's the rear window. Your SOS button, because this has Nissan Connect services. Huge screen, which we've been dying for in these trucks. So down here you've got your 4-wheel drive selector, built-in electronic trailer brake control, a couple of buttons there just for some features and alarms. Now you see these USBs and USB-C, or USB-C, they're not lightning, they're also meant to transmit data. So these you can plug your phone into and use. You got your heated seats up front, little tray. Now this guy here is kind of cool on a Titan. This is sort of a place that you would put like an iPad or something to stand it up. These, you just pop them out and you can move them sort of wherever you want them, you know what I mean? So the whole thing can kind of configure to your application. A couple things there to store pens and you know, parking passes, things like that. It really is a great truck if you want to work with it, as well as if you just want to kind of play in it. And then I'm going to push this seat back a little bit because I'm not a small guy. So here you have a couple other things, your cargo lamp, your power. This is actually to angle your headlights up and down if you have a trailer on the back. And it's kind of squatted the truck a little bit. It's a really cool feature. It's underrated from people who've never really towed before. Don't know if you can hear that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sounding truck. I'm gonna close up this door, and what I'm gonna do is put on some tunes for us because this has the upgraded Fender stereo in it. Here we go. Let's get some 80s going. Where are we here? So, we go up here, get your map function. What's cool about the map on these Nissans is you just kind of use your fingers, scroll in, out. Let's say you were kind of coming back home for the first time in a while and you're like, shoot, I know there's something over here by Taylor Kidd, but what was the name of that place? Is this it? You click it, comes in like a little crosshair and it tells you that's the Ultramar gas bar. It's pretty cool. That's your map function. You go to your home menu, you kind of scroll through the main screens. It's a pretty cool little system. It was a desperately needed upgrade. Pretty cool little dash. You got your adaptive cruise control. Over here, you just have some standard controls for the steering wheel. These trucks are incredible. Here's your home link. What that means is that you don't need a garage door opener any longer. You just come in and you hit your little button and off you go. There's a really handsome man in the mirror there. Sunglasses holder. I mean, the truck kind of has everything. Mirror if you need to do your makeup on the way into work, that kind of stuff. Beautiful red stitching. I mean, the Pro4X to me is the truck to get. If you're gonna go Titan, the Pro4 really sells the whole package. Beautiful truck. My favorite thing about these trucks, when a light goes green in my truck, I hit the gas and it goes. It's a big V8 and it goes. When you hit the gas in this thing at a stoplight, it truly feels like it's in four-wheel drive and all four tires have grabbed. It stands up. The back end doesn't go down. All four tires seem to get bigger in that moment and the whole truck just screams off the line and you're not even trying to. It's a blast to drive this thing. You gotta come down and see it. 613-802-8749, John. Let's set something up.